How the fuck are you guys doing today? See what we got. Oh, Bendon Brandon just put up something. I like that guy. Go over here. Shit. See what we can get here. There we go. Oh, shit. Got that in the wrong spot. Let's see if I can put it over here. There we go. Let me, hold on here. Oh, driver. What's going on there, B? See if I can do it this way a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Shoo fucking wee. What a week. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Hopefully you got stuff that you needed there. You know, or got everything that you wanted. You know. No poverty rock this week. Nope, no poverty rock this week. Really, not a lot of work going on this week at all. It looks like a lot of companies are shutting down till after the new year, Ronnie. But I am telling you, I am shooting a podcast. I'm going to be on somebody else's. I'm going to be on somebody else's live stream or a podcast. It's called Bulk Loads. You know what I'm saying? Bulkloads.com. I guess they have a podcast. They asked me to, you know, they asked me to be in there, to be fucking shit, to go on there and be interviewed on their podcast. You know what I'm saying? I have one stipulation that I get to be Justin. That means you can't tell me what I'm going to say or not going to say. They're probably not used to a guy cussing this fucking much, but it is what it is. No, I have not. I mean, I have thought about opening other lines for the, you know what I'm saying, fucking other lines of, you know, other lines of, shit, what do you call that? Other businesses, but right now I'm not really focused on that. Their load board sucks. I've never been a part of their load board. What would be a better, like, dump truck load board? Does anybody know? Because I haven't found one that's any good either. You know? If anybody can tell me, I don't know. Look, I mean, I don't think anything is going to be great all the time, right, people? Everybody's, you know what I'm saying? It sucks around here sometimes, you know? I don't really do semi work, if that makes any sense. I know that people have got loads off that load board before, but I mean, people don't do semi, I don't do a lot of semi work. You know? Oso, Budget Tools. Haven't seen him in a while. Yo, Ron. Hey, did you get that? I sent you that spec over last week. Hopefully you got it. Yeah, no, I've been trying to get my own work. It's hard. Everybody that's a private company, they're all sewed up by these bigger dump truck companies that did it way before me. And it's hard to get yourself in there, you know? You just have to wait for everybody else, I guess, to go out of business or whatever. And then maybe I'll get an opportunity then. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying. Yeah, that is true. You know, I don't know, do the load boards take a cut? I thought they kind of just, you know what I'm saying, you work for the, you know, thought you get it out there or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how the load board works. I've never been on one. All right. International sucks. That is true. My or man accountants are telling me I owe 90,000 to the tax man this year. since they changed the depreciation of the trucks to 60% the first year. I don't see buying equipment as a fix. It is. You just got to keep buying it. You know, like every year you got to buy one, dude. That what I mean, if either you're going to pay the tax man or you can buy another truck. I'd rather buy another truck. My rule on paying taxes. Hey, what's up, Michael? How you doing? How you doing, Michael? Me and my wife are working on our stuff, Michael. Just to let you know, we're gonna do that probably tomorrow. I got all the truck fixing today. There wasn't very much, but Michael, I'll be in touch with you. But anyway, so my rule on paying taxes, okay, as a United States citizen and a business owner. This is the Justin Sturgill policy. I don't know if it really fits into really fits into my policy. But my rule of thumb is that Justin Sturgill Trucking will pay taxes once the church down the street pays taxes. Once you tax them on all the money they got, then you can come over here talking about what Justin Sturgill Trucking is fucking doing, okay? But until that day, don't call this motherfucker, okay? That's the way that I look at it. My new Western Stars just hit 60,000 miles. The leaf spins bushings are failing. Showed them your video. They agreed to cover them under warranty. I'm glad, Christopher, that they agreed to cover them under warranty. They still haven't covered any of mine, and I'm a little pissed. I got 8 trucks out there that need to be fucking fixed. I'm pissed off about it. I'm not happy, and they need to fix the problem. I think that a class action lawsuit needs to be coming for how unsafe this is, and they need to be covered under a warranty. That's my professional opinion. But I'm glad that you showed them my video, and so it has nothing to do. It's all to do with their bullshit. Trust me. I've been sending a lot of trucks up to get some programming issues fixed and a lot of other stuff we've been doing this week. Grind in paint for the welder we ain't. Yeah. No, it comes down to the money. I mean, like, they need to give me different springs. I've said, give me all different springs, all different hangers for the trucks, and I'll do them here myself. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'll do everything. You know, I'll do everything. I'll do it all here in my shop. They just update, like, one of my trucks was 7 versions behind on, like, Cummins engine software. That's how long it's not been there. It's 7 versions behind. So they had to upgrade that shit. So hopefully we can get a little bit better fuel mileage and all that stuff. You know, it's just, you know, we had a bunch of like NOx sensors that were all fucked up. What else do we have? Just a bunch of bullshit, wiring issues, you know. So we're just trying to get all that fixed, if that makes any sense. Trying to get everything wrapped up, get back before the new year, because January 2nd, we go back to work. So I want to get all that done and get everybody back to work, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Quality control is really lacking in factories. That's true. What's up, Reed? How you doing? What do you hope for the new year with your business? Any goals? My business goals, yes. I want to get more diversified No, Ron, I'll answer that question in a second. I want to get more diversified. That means that I want to try to find more and more of my own work. Even if that person only works 1 or 2 trucks, I want to have more and more of my own work. I don't want to rely on other people to get me work. I want to get more year-round work. Maybe it's not all the time year-round, but I want to get more year-round work, if that makes any sense. I want to get better drivers. Uh, so I want to get some better drivers just to have, more better, more experienced drivers is what I want to try to hire for next year. The guys that we got now are good. I just want to get more people. Like I would say the last 6 or 7 drivers that I've hired, they're going to be good. It's going to take them some time to get like really good, but the biggest thing is they're showing up on time and they're working. So I like that. I can deal with some of the other shit, but I just want to get them pointed in the right direction. I want to get more people like that. But my goal is I want my wife to expand her company more and get more set up to get her own work, to where they're using her WBE and getting all that shit. Just that type of stuff. Ron, with the Eaton automatics, the new one, the XD Endurant Pro, you don't have to do any programming. They're programmed from the factory pretty good. You can mess with them a little bit, but it's not as bad as the Ultra Shifts. No plows. Nope, I don't want to buy an excavation company. Want no part of that. No Visa drivers. No. How do you plan on getting better people? I don't think better money is the issue. Because you can pay them more money and they still tear up your shit. So I don't really know how it is. I think it's more luck of a draw. So in this dump truck business, you have to hire 100 people to keep 10. To find 10 good ones. You have to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it works. There we go. Okay, we back? Oh. There we go. Okay, we're back. Alrighty. No, somebody called me. It's like, dude, I don't understand. Okay, so Christopher Creamer, how do you manage cash flow? I have 12 trucks and still haven't figured it out. Payroll money is tough some weeks. Never seem to end the year with a boatload of money in the bank. What I'm going to tell you to that is welcome to the dump truck business. Okay, it's never going to get any better. Trucking is cash flow poor. All I can tell you is you better get business lines of credit, and you better be ready to take your own money and keep reinvesting it into your company. I haven't figured it out either. I've tried every which way but Sunday, and it doesn't work. What I am going to tell you is don't think that you're the only one that this problem is. A lot of people out here, they have a fake it till you make it type situation, okay? What I mean by that is they're in just as bad a shape as you. They just ain't saying nothing, okay? Because they think that they're going to be smarter than you or anything like that. They want to try to think that they're better than you. It's not going to happen, dude, okay? I'm going to let you know you are in the same boat as everybody else. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know how to tell you this story, but this is what I've learned, okay? Over the last year, I've learned a lot of stuff from building relationships with the dealerships, okay? I can pretty much tell you who is a strong trucking company in this area and who is not, okay? When you call their dealership and you get whatever you want, you're in a strong position. When you call and you say, hey, why are you advertising these trucks? I figured they were for somebody. And they go, well, they were for somebody, but they're having some problems not paying their bills. Okay. And then every time that these people are out here not paying their bills, these dealerships are sitting with trucks on the lot. Okay. Like, so don't think that you're the only person in the world that's having a cash flow problem. The last 2 winters, I've stuck $400,000 personally of me and my wife's money back into this company, either by selling stuff, borrowing against our house, borrowing against our rental property that we own free and clear, doing this type of stuff. That's just what you got to do to keep it alive till it turns into a better thing. Right now, you know, I was just talking to a guy about this before. Ever since I started my business, we are in an upswing of the economy. Does that make any sense? Right now, we're kind of in a downswing of economy. Now, how far is it going to go? Do I think it's 2008, 2009 level? No, but what I am going to tell you is that the strong are going to survive the next 18 or 24 months, okay? Theoretically, if you can make it by till probably the year 2027, you're going to be okay. A lot of people are going to get eliminated between now and then. Just trust me. I can tell it, especially in the area that we're in Cincinnati, we have way too many trucks. We are oversaturated. We are probably oversaturated with the wrong type of trucks. It is going to be on the, you know what I'm saying? It's the downswing. And there's also some EPA laws that are coming out that are going to be very difficult for dump truck owners to sustain in 2027. So a lot of people better have all their shit bought before 2027 or you're going to be fucked. Okay? I'm just telling you, this is 2013 all over again, where a lot of people went out of business. This is where we're headed in 2027. I'm just letting you know. So there's a lot of shit going on that you're going to see that there's not as strong companies out there, is there? I would say in the city of Cincinnati, there's probably 10 that I can name, but there's 30 that are on the rocks. You know? Okay, the Boston Trucker is 100% right on the quality of people. The quality of people that we have working is absolutely terrible. Okay, I don't know what happened. I just had this conversation all this morning. It is completely outrageous. Nobody wants to work. They can't handle any criticism. Anytime that you say something, they all get their feelings hurt and they're just a big bunch of pussies, and then they quit or move on to the next place where they think that it's easier. It is a struggle. You know, it's a struggle. Just letting you know. I would say, yeah, the reputation, also time in business. I noticed that January 23rd, I hit my 10-year mark where I've officially had a business for 10 years, if that makes any sense to you guys. I'm going on my 11th dump truck season, but 10 years in business, which I feel is pretty good. I don't know if it's good, bad, indifferent. I really don't know, but I feel pretty good with where I'm at. But my reputation has taken a hit just because some of the drivers we've hired have been not good, and drivers are hard to find. So then I make mistakes by keeping the ones that we shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But that's really my fault, not anybody else's. You know? Yeah, Chris. That's why I put drivers on percentage. I'm going to let you in on the secret. I've tried it both ways, and I got burnt on hourly, like key to key situation, it got ugly really, really fucking quick. It was the drivers were their own worst enemies. Does that make any sense? They fucked around. They fucked around on your time. They demanded too much money. It was not good. It was not good. You know, that's just how it works. It was not good, if that makes any sense. How does a driver get 2 years? You got to go drive over the road. That's what sucks. They want you to tear up the self-insured guys. Go tear up some Warner and Swift trucks. You know? Brian, I don't think Van Dyne dump trucking is going to make it, you know. You haven't heard too much from old Brian Van Dipshit, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay people or they won't work, you know. This week, I hope I don't get said, but the goddamn fucking software that we used took a shit, so we couldn't approve payroll till late. You know, it took 24 fucking hours. I know that once it's the fucking Monday morning, I'm going to get fucking 80 phone calls. Like, God damn it, didn't you get the email that said their system was out? It's like ridiculous. I bought some new quads in 23.3, hoping to get them paid for if it turns around. Man, I don't even know if I don't even pay trucks off. I sold one last week. It finally got sold. I'm super excited about it. You know, it gets it off my insurance and it gets it out of whatever. We got another one for sale. We'll see what happens. You know, I've been trying to get these trucks sold. I'm really changing on what we're trying to do, you know. There's a dump truck driver up here that they call finger bang. That's pretty funny. Yeah, if things don't, you know, if things don't turn around, yeah, then we'll just sell trucks. We'll just downsize. There's nothing I can do. You know what I'm saying? I'll pick the oldest ones first and sell those, and we'll go on. You know, I did not buy a Ferrari, okay, with my PPP money. I actually used the PPP money for what it was supposed to be. I paid my employees. You know, that's what it was supposed to be. I mean, nobody should be $50 an hour to drive a dump truck is crazy. Yes, I got my wife a Rolex. It came in. We were actually able to order one. I didn't know you could do this, but my guy, that was my wife's bonus. That was my wife's pay for the year. Is she bought herself a Rolex. That's the only money that she got, so she got it. So how it worked is that I guess the guy that I deal with there called me and said, "Hey, would you like? I know you're looking for a lady's Rolex. Would you like one with a diamond dial?" And I said, "What do you mean diamond?" He said, "Well, we can order Datejust with, they got to be the diamond dial, whatever." And I asked my wife, I said, "Hey, would you want one of these?" She said, "Yeah." So she got it. It looks really beautiful. Like it looks nice for her to have something that she wants. The next thing she wants, I don't know if she'll ever be able to afford it. She wants a Hermes Birkin bag. I think she wants like a 30 or 35 Birkin bag. She is really wants one of those, and I want to work to be able to get her one because she has put up with a lot of shit from me and birthing my two fucking idiot children. You know what I'm saying? The feral children that me and her have birthed. It's just, you know, it is. It's a lot, you know, and I want to be able to get her that. In Cincinnati, she probably couldn't take it anywhere, but she wants to have one. Christopher, I think all the rates are going to stay the same. you're going to see the rates stay the same till, again, we have the rates are going to be stay the same until the truckload, either the demands for truck gets higher than what it is, or it's going to be we have to have the demand for you just got to have, as long as you have more trucks than demand, the price is going to stay low. And nobody's giving anybody raises, and they should, because it's fucking outrageous. Yeah, I haven't raced ATVs in over 3 years. I don't have time. My kids are into all kinds of sports. Like, let me tell you, the day after Christmas, we had 2 baseball camps. Enzo, Luca. Then he went to one in the afternoon. Then at 5:30, we had wrestling till 8 o'clock at night. Then he plays flag football on Saturday. Basketball starts next week. That's Sunday. We have practice Monday and Thursday night for basketball. My kids are doing too much shit, okay? And I, as Justin Sturgill Trucking, I am not, how would I say this? I am not independently wealthy. So I don't have money to pay a full-time mechanic. I don't have money to pay all this type of shit. So I have to be a mechanic and move the trucks around and do all that stuff. I'm not independently wealthy, okay? Like when I do these live streams, I don't see people giving me super chats that makes it thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying, that wish it would. But I hardly ever get anything. So I'm just telling you, there's, you know what I'm saying, I'm not independently wealthy. I need more, so I can't do everything that I want to do. I've never had a Volvo dump truck, but I'm probably, it's pretty much the same thing as a Mack. Really, you know. Michael, we don't even have time to make another feral baby. Well, we could never make a feral baby, you know what I'm saying, because my wife's, you know, that business, that party has been shut down, okay? There is nothing for the baby to live in, all right? My wife, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I don't want to put her business out there, but it's just like getting a vasectomy, okay? We're not having any babies anytime soon, you know? Brian Van Dipshit, a cheap Chinese fucking rock crusher, okay, doesn't make you any money. Yeah, the leather fine goods, to get a Hermes Birkin bag, you probably got to buy one third party. It's probably going to be 30 grand. Nope, no new tools this week. You know, there's no new tools because I pretty much have everything known to man. Yeah, I'm hoping the economy picks up, but everybody thinks that like Trump day one is going to make the economy so great. It's not. It's going to take 12 to 18 months for it really to get rolling. Last time it took him about 18 months before it really got fucking deep in the streets, and I think we're probably on that target, maybe 24 months. That's my opinion. The private work has really slowed down, like the industry work has really, really slowed down, if that makes any sense. I'm hoping the economy picks up, but I don't think it will. I don't think tariffs are going in. You sound like my wife. Oh, he's going to put fucking tariffs on everything. Fuck. Fuck. You know, it's just shit. Oh, I don't need Affleck, because who's going to pay for that? You know? Who's going to pay for that shit? Like, when I say we have no money, I mean, we have really no fucking money. You know? No fucking money. What is it? I don't know what that is. Diesel prices coming down would be fucking real nice. You know, but I don't see that happening anytime soon either. No, I don't know if she voted for Kamala. I'm sure she did, you know, right? I'm sure she did. I didn't ask her. She, you know, I'm sure she did. Fuel in our area is $3 and like 60 cents right now. It's pretty expensive. No, no, I never sent Brian dildos anyway. I'm sure that uh, I'm sure somebody did. It wasn't me. They probably just fucking put it from me, which he's too stupid to realize that you can fucking Amazon. You can put any name you want on it. You know. I've never had a Mack truck. I don't know if I would buy a Mack truck. I'm not a big Mack truck guy. I like Western Stars. I like and the Packard products, Peterbilt or Kenworth. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people saying that the North Carolina stuff is not very good. The problem I have with the problem that I have is that what's I gonna say? I can hardly get my people to show up here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to go to I don't know if I want to go to North Carolina and have my trucks that far away. It could be all kinds of disasters. How much quarries do we have over here? Quite a lot. But the quarries are running out of sand and gravel. We're going to run into a problem in the Cincinnati area that nobody wants to talk about that's coming. They're running out of sand and gravel. I would say within 5 years we're out of sand and gravel. 57 round rock is really really hard to get. What you can't hardly buy it from the quarries. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll sell you everything but 57 round rock. You can't get it. You know. Yeah, I'm not a big Packard engine fan either. I've never had one. Don't want one. Not interested in it. Man, I wish diesel fuel was 293 around here. Yeah, 57 round rock, bud, is dried the fuck up. You can't get none of that shit. Yeah, you know, eights. We run a lot of these, like what they call fractured 40% eights, where they run them through a crusher and then they have like they're kind of rigid, so they're not round, so they stick together. That's another product that's very rare to have. Um, there's a bunch of shit, man. We can't get anymore. There is a lot of stuff that is just not good in the Cincinnati area. So I don't know what we're gonna do. But you know, we got limestone. So I don't know if we'll have to go to an all limestone stuff, which will make the limestone plants busier than shit. But sand and gravel, you know, we don't use a lot of that. It's nice to know you got to have the balls to take on dump truck payments. You don't really have to have balls. You have to have a high risk tolerance. You know, like if I was a gambler, I'd probably be pretty good. Yeah, I mean they'll probably start train carring them in. It'll be a thing, you know. But regular natural fucking gravel is hard to find. I will tell you. I guess Boner, Simpson. Yeah, you really do have to. You really do have to love this dump truck business. Okay. Uh, I'll tell you what happens in the dump truck business, and a lot of guys don't fucking understand of what's going on. Uh, is What happens is greed takes over. Okay, so like when you first start out, you got one dump truck, it's just you, you're out there, you're making a little bit of money, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna buy another one. You buy another one, guess what, you know, you get lucky, you get a good first employee, they seem to be working really well, they do all this shit. Okay, next thing you know, you're like, oh, I'll get some more, and then the next thing you know, you got 10 to 15 of these fuckers, and you're so deep in the streets you can't get out. You know what I'm saying? You're so deep you can't get back out because now your lifestyle has changed to the 15 dump truck fucking analogy or whatever you got, whatever your number is, and you're having a great fucking time and you're out there in the streets and you know what I'm saying? You're living the lifestyle and all this bullshit. And the next, you know what I'm saying? The next thing you fucking know, you got fucking 20 goddamn dump trucks and you're just into this shit. Let me see what the fuck here. You know, let me see if it's this fucking, don't tell me this bullshit again. I hate this. And then, you know, you're out there in the streets and you can't do anything. Thank you, Ron. Thank you with helping with the Poverty Rock season. Alrighty, let me see what we got here. What was I gonna say? I just greed takes over, and the next thing you know, you're like me or you're like anybody else. You got 20 goddamn trucks, and you can't ever get out from. You can't get out, and then you're stuck, and you're like, motherfuck, god damn it, you know, there you are, and then that's how. Next thing you know, you're stuck. But that's how these businesses evolve. It's just greed. You just get like you're like, I think I can take on some more, but done. You know, and you're fucked. The greed analogy. It's the great analogy. It's the analogy that makes sense. Thank you guys for those super chats, Larry Bird. I like doing the live stream. I call them like the podcast now. I like that because people can put it on and then listen to me bullshit later. I kind of like that theory. You know what I'm saying? Dude, listen, I made more money with 8 dump trucks than 20. I mean, that's the God's honest truth. It's just, you just feed this fucking animal, you know what I'm saying, all the fucking time. It's like this big fucking thing that just keeps eating. And then you're sitting there and you're like, fuck. You know, and then you can't stop because then you run out of the fucking cash flow to keep feeding the animal. So you just have to get fucking bigger and fucking bigger. And then the next thing you know, you got 50 dump trucks and then you die of a heart attack at 55. This is what happens to the dump truck owners. This is where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I got 15 years, you know, I got 15 years and my life is fucking over. Over. Country CEO, they really haven't told me anything. What they want you to do, okay, is buy new leaf springs, hangers, and all this shit, and they want you to put the what they call lifetime bushing, which is really the rubber bushing in there, is what they want you to buy to fix the problem. And all that cost about $4,000. In my opinion is that that's not right because they say, well, you could have had the truck spec'd with lifetime bushings. And I said, it doesn't make a difference if it's lifetime or the fucking twisty ones. They should fucking work. Okay, so I haven't really worked out all of it. They should recall the system. And like I said earlier, Country CEO, there needs to be a class action lawsuit. That's the only way that it's really going to get better. Listen, I am not doing an online church, okay? I am the farthest thing in the world from believing in anybody else's bullshit, okay? Alrighty? If you get what I'm saying, like, to me, churches are for like weak-minded people. I know that it may hurt somebody's feelings, okay? But I'm gonna tell you, okay, that uh I don't believe in other people's opinion, or that you have to believe in somebody that may have not have lived or lived and then they want 10% of your money. Fuck that shit. Churches are giant cults that get people to all believe into what their pastor or the fucking reverend, I don't know what the guy's fucking name is that gets up there and bullshits every Sunday. But if we all wanted, you know what I'm saying? Uh, they all wanted all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's fucked up. There's a lot of us in the goddamn Daimler Western Star class action lawsuit. There should be a lot of us. Okay? Should be a lot of us because it's bullshit. Alrighty? I've already done 2 trucks already. Did they make you pay for it, Country CEO? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? They should have covered them under warranty. You know what I'm saying? Like, they won't cover mine, but because they say they're out of warranty, but it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You should send the goddamn salesman my video because I pointed it out point blank to him that this is a manufacturer problem, not anything that anybody else is going. All right? It pisses me off. And then it makes me look bad because I'm the only person out here really promoting the Western Star brand, and then it does this. Yeah, you bought the parts. That's what they want me to do, is buy it. I'm like, no, no, no. You're going to give me the fucking parts, okay? I'm not fucking I'm not on the hook for this shit. This is your problem. You know? I mean, and everybody has the same problem. It doesn't matter if you replace it with the same parts in 60,000 miles. You're back in the same fucking thing. But it makes me look bad. I love the Western Star trucks. I like them. They are good trucks for the price. They are reasonably priced. They're $20,000 less than a PACCAR product, sometimes $40,000 less. They're a great product. The Detroit engine is a good engine. Their transmission is good. The driveline, all that shit is good. The only thing you fucked up on is these goddamn spring bushings. Just admit that you fucked up on them. The interiors are nice. The drivers have more room. I feel like their interior is really good. I like how kind of spacious the cab is. It makes you feel, you know what I'm saying? They're nice fucking trucks. And then they just fuck it up. I haven't bought any new tools lately. I did buy some wrenches and stuff. I have a video coming out on that. Yes. But that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's my opinion on the other shit. Country CEO, tell them, the salesman, to order them with what they call the lifestyle bushings, and you won't have this problem. The rubber will wear out, but they're really easy to pull in and out, and you won't have as much problems. Tell them, do not order them with the greasable spring pins. You want nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you want nothing to do with the greasable fucking pins. Because I told them on my trucks, don't ever put the greasable fucking pins back in them. I don't fucking want them. Yes. Order the lifestyle bushings and you'll be fine. That's what I switched all mine over to. We're good. Yes, it is a safety issue because they just start fucking wearing out for no reason. You know, it's like, God damn, it pisses me off. I'm afraid they offered me one free set, and I said no. I want it for every goddamn truck that I got. You know what I'm saying? I have 8 trucks that have this problem. I want 8 of them. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Just order on the lifestyle bushings. They don't fix it. Yeah, I'm glad that you're looking forward for a good year. I would love, you know what I'm saying? I want to have a good year. I'm just being hopefully optimistic. I don't want to get myself psyched the fuck up. Does that make any sense? I think it's going to be shitty again. You know, I hate that other people are having the same problem and they're just trying to wash it under the rug. You know? Yeah. That's what I said. What is one free set going to do when I got 8 trucks with the same fucking problem? And that's what they said. Well, you could have ordered them with the lifestyle bushings. Well, I didn't know that this was a fucking problem. Okay? Fuck. I offered them a remanufacture. Like, send an engineer here. We'll talk about what I noticed as the problems. And fucking, let's help and fix this problem for in the future, you could make a more cost-effective way to fix them. Right? Where you wouldn't have to put all new springs in them. You could remanufacture the pins and the bushings and then get it to where, it fucking really, fucking, just, let's try some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a machine shop, help pay some of the fucking development cost. We'll develop it, this shit, and fix this fucking problem. They don't want to hear that shit. No. The rubber ones are great. You know what I'm saying? Because the rubber ones, when they get wore out, it doesn't beat the fuck out of the shackles. All you got to do is pull it out, push a new one in, you're good. You know? I've done some rubber ones on the Peterbilt ones. It's great. Brian Van Dipshit, only you would come in here with that comment about just don't fix it. That's the Brian Van Dipshit way of doing it. I'm not like that. I got to fix it. I did order some more trucks different. The problem is that I love my dealership. I love everybody that's in the Vita Freightliner fucking dealership. I like all those guys. I respect the sales manager, Jeff, a lot. Okay, Matt, my salesman, has gone beyond fucking what you need to have. All this shit. Okay, I like their service department. Their service manager is great. Everybody that we deal with in the service department is awesome. You know what I'm saying? They do a great job. I would give them a 9 out of 10 on taking care of customer service, because you can't really give everybody a 10, but they're a 9. They're a 9.5. Every time that something is said, they're fucking great. When I go to Mads this year, I'm gonna see if there's anybody there from Western Star, and I really want to have a sit down conversation and talk about these spring pin bushing issues and what they're thinking about doing it. But I've worked hard to build a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Right? I worked hard to build a relationship, and it's like, fuck. Talk to him about the rattle from the step boxes. You mean like the from the passenger side? They're always going to rattle a lot. You know what that is? The bolts aren't tight from the factory. If you go around and look at the bolts, they'll be loose. Just tighten them up. It stops it. I've known because I've fixed a lot of them. And also, your driver's running them into shit. It makes them loose too. Yeah, I had a great Christmas, man. My kids had a great time. That's really what Christmas is about to me, is my children. Me and my wife didn't we didn't exchange gifts at all for each other. My wife wants what they call a mommy makeover, and I told her I would give her money to her mommy makeover. Really, that's helping daddy out too. Yeah, Michael, that's all I've asked. I have $5 million worth of Western Star trucks. You know what I'm saying? And then like you can't, like you can't sit down and shoot the shit with me, and let's figure out. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure out something. Uh, Iron horse riding. You are 100 fucking percent right. Is they all have problems. You got to pick your poison. That's what people think. They think that these trucks are individualized. No, they all buy parts from the same manufacturers. It's all the same shit. It's just what badge is on the hood. That's it. That's fucking it. That's it. And people get all like, and what the interior and how the door fits. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? Maybe some of them have some triple seal doors or some other bullshit, or the doors open twice as far so the fat ass drivers can get in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bigger selling point. But it's really because the drivers are getting so big, right? I mean, you've seen these guys at the truck stops. They are massive individuals. All that type of shit. I don't have any. Yep. All right, country CEO. Yeah, just talk to me. I mean, I'm the one that figured all this shit out. Nobody else will talk about it, right? Um, I don't have any trucks with Allison transmissions. I only have one truck with Allison transmission. Um, we've PTOs leak all the time from other transmissions. There's really nothing you can do about it. Just you have to make sure you tighten the bolts or get them resealed. It happens from time to time. That pump vibrates down there quite a bit, especially whenever I've found that the PTO leaks, it's because the bracket that they use to hold the hydraulic pump up broke. And then it vibrates going down the road and puts extra tension on it. Next thing you know, you got a PTO leak. Okay. But just make sure you fucking from the dash you can right? You can do whatever. You can check your oil. I heard Allison is coming out with an 8-speed. That would be pretty good. I know a lot of guys like Allison transmissions. They're great for low speed maneuverability. Other than that, that's about the only advantage. Driving down the road, they lick ass. Okay, they absolutely suck. I don't care what anybody says. They have their gear ratio is not right inside the transmission. They suck ass. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I want to open a repair shop. I don't have a big enough place where I'm at right now to have a full-time mechanic in a repair shop. I'd love to have that, just don't have a big enough spot. Your solution with fixing the PTO is take it all apart, get some new PTO gaskets, get it all fucking douched up. That means brake clean the fuck out of that goddamn thing, blow it all off, blow all the bolt holes out, and then re-Loctite the fucking bolt holes with at least blue or maybe some like low strength red Loctite, and then tighten the fuck out of them and make sure your hydraulic pump has a support bracket on it and sender. But that's about the only way to fucking stop it from fixing it. You know what I'm saying? You could do some Brian Van Dyne dump truck and shit, and that would be spray it off with brake clean and then try to use some bullshit Chinese silicone on it, but it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. That's the best way. That's the best way to do it. you know. Well, the PTO should not be on because if you have an Allison transmission or any other transmission, you can set the parameter that it turns the PTO off once the truck goes above 10 miles an hour. Yes, Country CO, that's what they're called sealed or lifetime bushings. It's just a rubber bushing instead of grease filled. That's the ones you want. You know, down there in Louisiana, I'm surprised. Are you buying all quad axle trucks? Because the tendency down there looks to be to go to a quad axle type truck. I don't know if you're still on here, Country CO, but that's what I would be buying there. I don't know if I'd be buying the tri-axles anymore. I would probably go to a quad axle, more solid. Yeah, Allison transmissions. I don't understand why those people like them so much. They suck. Yeah, you couldn't do that. The bolts that lock it up. But really what you want to do is, okay, clean the fucking holes with brake clean. Make sure your bolts are clean. Fucking put your new PTO gasket on there. Get some like, what is that? Like red stuff that holds the gasket on there. Put the gasket on there. Put your bolts in there. Put your PTO back on there. Fucking clean the bolts up. Fucking screw them in. Get them cleaned. They take a 12.10 millimeter socket. Okay. I suggest getting a 1/4 inch one from Snap-on. Like one of those little angle fucking 1/4 inch ratchets or 1/4 inch wobblies, or you're going to have to get an impact wobbly, but you want something 1/4 inch and then just, you know what I'm saying? They get torqued to about, I think they say 25 to 35 foot-pounds is what I can remember on the PTO stuff. Done a lot of them. That's how I know that. Merry Christmas, Vince. Yeah, well, Christmas is over. It's going to be a happy New Year soon. Yeah, I like the Eaton 18-speed Endurance. That's what I ordered all my trucks with. No, the Endurance do not have a transmission filter. No. They have a transmission cooler. They don't have a filter. The only truck that I know that has a transmission filter is, what was I going to say? Is the Allison. How often do you change oil in rear ends? 150,000 miles. Really, I found that the oil never really goes bad. If you run the Schaefer product, it'll go fucking quite a little bit. The Allisons do cost a shit ton of money to service. That's why I don't fucking like them. Okay, they're too much fucking money. That shit is $60 a gallon for that Allison Transcend fucking bullshit. Okay, another jerk on that fucking goddamn experiment. You know, I don't know. I like the Eaton or the automated transmissions. The DD12 transmission is a great transmission. I like that transmission. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what more to really say. Yeah, Jacob, but most of them, that's why I get the little Snap-on 12, or I get a 12-point Snap-on socket. Who do you use for insurance, your commercial policy? Right now, we use a company called Acuity. They're based out of Wisconsin. They do a lot of sand and gravel type stuff. I don't know how long we're going to be with them. We seem to have a lot of fucking incidents and that type of shit. I don't know what more we're going to do. I don't know. That's what we got. That's who I use. It's really my insurance agent picked them. You know, I'm trying to get new insurance right now. My insurance re-ups in February. We'll see what happens. Insurance is a pain in the ass. You better be ready to get broke off. You know what I'm saying? Insurance is outrageous. Okay? Nationwide, truck insurance is going up probably 40%, especially in the big trucks. It's fucking outrageous. Trucking insurance is what's going to put the trucking companies out of business. Is number one is insurance. You better be ready to have it broke off in your ass with no fucking lube. $23,000 a year for 4 trucks doesn't seem that bad. We pay about $1,400 per truck per month for insurance, and that's doubled in the last 2 years. So it used to be $750. Now it's fucking $1,400. They break it off in your ass. You know, them motherfuckers. Insurance companies are a big fucking scam, really. Maybe somebody should start shooting the CEOs of truck insurance and companies. Maybe it would change, you know? Yeah, we're $1,400 a truck. $1,800 would suck too. Yeah. $865. Better get lucky. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna go crazy. That's why yours is so cheap. Yeah, it's nothing but a racket with these insurance companies, man. They make it so outrageous. Dominique probably has her own thing going on, man. She doesn't wait around to be in my live streams. Dominique has her own goddamn life, you know? If that makes any sense. I mean, that's how much truck insurance is, and you don't want to go to Progressive. Progressive gave me a quote of $40,000 for one fucking truck. I laughed at them. Like, get the fuck out of here. Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is fucking full. You know, they're outrageous, dude. These insurance companies fucking. That's one thing that the drivers don't understand either. It's like they come here and they tear up a bunch of shit, and then they wonder why they can't get raises. Well, our fucking insurance is just fucking outrageous. Yep. $229. That's about what I'm paying. Ours is $240 for 18 trucks. So that's about right. There you are. It's crazy. So, I mean, look at that. Zach's fucking right there. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pay that in 10 months. So he's probably paying $24,000 a month in 10 months. Welcome to the fucking Thunderdome. You know? And people are out here like, dude, you own a trucking company. You are rich as fuck. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. 33% of what I make gets burned up in drivers. That's 33%. Another 30% is truck payments. Another 30% is fucking fuel. There's not much left, you know? Fuel and insurance are 50% of what you make a week. Or whatever, what your gross sales are. And these people out here thinking that we are fucking out here fucking tearing the streets down with how much cash I got. You know what I'm saying? Justin, you're a rich motherfucker, man. Look at you. Look at you. You have a Yukon Denali. Look at that thing. Look at that. You know, you're rich. You have a house. Doesn't mean that I'm fucking rich, man. That means that I fucking pay people a lot of money. The owner is the last guy to get paid. That's why these people in here, like, fucking talking about, like, oh, goddamn, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. You know, on paper, I could be a millionaire. That doesn't mean that I am. You know what I'm saying? No, my house is not paid off, and my Denali is not paid off. No, I'm just happy that in my vehicle, that I don't. I'm not upside down in it as much as some of these motherfuckers. Like I watched this dude on TikTok. His name is Bowtie or Benzes and Bow Ties. I love this guy. He's he's kind of too respectful for me. You know what I'm saying? Man, Acuity was 300 grand. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Yeah, Acuity, it started out at 300 grand. We got it down to 249. Alrighty? Because we're not running double shifts anymore. Call ringing from the bank. You're right, yeah. I think we've tried West Bend. I'm sure that they're trying to shop them with West Bend. We'll see if we can get with them. We'll see. I'm trying to get new companies, right? But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, yeah, you got a loan at 7%. Yeah, these people have no fucking idea what the fuck's going on out there in the streets. These people just because they, like I get frustrated with that. I had one guy told me it doesn't matter what he destroys here. Like he can break as much shit as he wants because I'm a fucking millionaire and I should pay for his mistakes. I said, what? He said, yeah, you're a millionaire. You owns all this shit. And I'll get back to the Benz and bow ties guys. You're a millionaire. You can pay off of that shit. Well, needless to say, it was his last week of employment here after he told me that. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and go home. And I called him and said, I don't need you anymore. Fucking outrageous. Yeah, no, so the Benz and bow tie guys. I love it when these people come in and try to trade in these fucking cars. Okay? And he's like, yeah, how much negative equity do they got? You hear these fuckers, they got like $60,000 in negative equity. You know what I'm saying? $60,000 in negative equity. You're just sitting there like, the fuck? I saw the dude on a Ferrari had $200,000. He was upside down. I said, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fucking suck. The company that when my truck got rolled, no, they fixed it. It got out of control. Okay. And it was down for 18 months that I was making payments. Get you some of that. No, I'm not getting any Chinese rock crushers, That experiment went downhill quickly. Do you see what happens when you give idiots money? Brian Van Dipshit is a perfect example of a guy when you give somebody that's never had any money, look at all the stupid shit they do. You know what I'm saying? Just buy dumb shit, And then you got to sit back and look and be like, dude, this guy never grew up with anything. Never had anybody that had any money that understood how money works. You're out here buying dumb shit. That thing did nothing. That thing did nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just a waste of $10,000. You're not Whistling Diesel where you have 8 million fucking subscribers and you bought some shit to destroy it just to see how the YouTube works. You know what I'm saying? Comes down. And it's fucking not gonna, it's not gonna work. Yeah, Andrew Cremata does okay, but he doesn't buy junk. He has a goddamn business that he does. You're just seeing him fuck around at his house now because he got so much YouTube money. Okay? But it is what it is. Delusional. Your truck was down for your truck did not give you first of all, no fucking place is no place is giving you money for fucking your truck being down. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna happen. You work on rock crushers, yeah. Yeah, sometimes the dealerships will offer you what they call gap insurance just to make sure if, like, the first year you total the truck, you don't owe them a bunch of money. So it is what it is. Oh, there you go. Dash cams. I haven't found a good dash cam yet. Hey, Dominique, how you doing? How's your Saturday doing? Hopefully everything's going all right. I can tell you, Dominique, I haven't still figured out. I watched your video yesterday, Dominique, and I haven't figured out why you haven't rented a space to park your truck in. Because every day back in that fucker down that fucking driveway, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think any of my drivers could do it. Maybe two, but there ain't very many. I'm doing pretty good. Okay. How can I say? I've been doing pretty good. We're out here just struggling, making it. The one good thing is that right after the new year, we're going to go back to work pretty reliably. So I'm pretty excited about that. There has never been a month that we have done no work since I've started my company. I get it, Dominique. I get it. I'm just saying I would have thought you would have made a huge turnaround so you can just come down there and like fucking make you like a big turnaround down there so you could turn it around at your house instead of fucking doing whatever. But it is what it is. Let's see here. But Andy, since I started my company, I don't want to brag or anything, but there has never been a week that I haven't billed for trucks working. So what do you want to say? That's been 11 seasons. So that's 52 weeks a year. There has never been a week that I haven't billed for something. Now, maybe I only billed for one truck one day, but I've never had a goose egg. I feel pretty good about that. It's not that hard. It looked hard, okay? I don't know if I'm doing anything right. So I can tell you that. I don't know if I'm doing anything right. I've made a shit ton of mistakes, okay? First of all, my personality is very hard to get along with. Alrighty? I am not an easy person to deal with, if that makes any sense. I am what they call a motherfucker. You were joking about the online ministry. Yeah, I don't want to have an online ministry. Jonathan Bird, how do you find reliable drivers that actually show up? Well, what you have to do, it's just like asking bitches to fuck. It's just like getting a chick to fuck you. Okay, if you only ask one, your odds of success rate is not going to be that good. Okay, but if you ask 1,000 of them, okay, your odds might go up a little bit better. Okay, that's all I can tell you. That's how you find reliable drivers. Is that you gotta go through a lot of fucking bad ones to get to 20 good ones. Okay, so it's just like being 18 at the bar again, being 21. You know what I'm saying? The first bar week that you turned 21. You know what I'm saying? You didn't realize what was out there till you start asking. Okay, kind of the same thing to do with employees. You know, Dominique, it's not gross. It's an analogy that everybody could understand. See, Dominique, you were on the other side of the fence. You had people asking you. Okay, all righty. You got to remember. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people could be ugly. All righty. Right? I know you're not into hooking up, but I mean, you were 21 once, okay? You may have made some bad decisions, when you were 18 to 20, 21. Everybody's done it. Okay, they've made some bad decisions. All righty. Okay, you've never had a one-night stand. I'm never saying I've never had a one-night stand. All righty. But usually they always come back for round 2 because I'm pretty good at doing it. All righty. I want to pat myself on the back a little bit on that. Usually I've never had a one-night stand. Usually they always come back to Justin for, you know what I'm saying, pretty good second round. Yeah. You hear what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's funny. Yeah, I didn't think that Dominique was, her personality doesn't look like a DBS. Yep. Zach Haas said the same thing. It's like baseball. Hot chicks will never understand. That is true. Mr. Humble Bragger, you are. No, I'm just saying, I've never really had a one-night stand, you know. They've always come back, driver. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Why do you think that that's why they call me a closer, okay? Yeah, I quit smoking 4 years. February 2nd will be 4 years. You know what I'm saying? If not, I would have been dead. I have said it before that I would have been dead if I kept smoking. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I stopped smoking. I don't smell like cigarettes anymore. I really can't stand the smell of cigarettes. And I feel better that I'm not smoking, if that makes any sense to any of you. But you know what it is. But to answer the guy's question, yes, I am trying to go to MADS this year. The only problem we have is that's my kids' spring break too. So I'm trying to go to MADS. I'm sure that Dominique is going to be there. I know she's going. She's probably getting paid to go there. People don't pay Justin to go there. I wish they did, but they don't. But I'm sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'll be there walking around and seeing how it's going. You know, Mads doesn't really have, it's not like I'm buying anything. I pretty much bought all the shit that I want. I'm probably going to take Enzo with me. Enzo likes that kind of stuff. But I'll just have to, if I'm going to stay over for like a meet and greet, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. If I'm going to do a meet and greet, I'm going to, what do you want to say? I'll have to stay over with Enzo. Yes. See, Dominique, I'm not going, I wish somebody would pay my expenses. It'd be pretty cheap. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not a millionaire. Like I said, maybe on paper, not in real life. If you saw my checking account, you would be like, well, that's not good, Justin. It's not good. But, nope, 4 years quit smoking, so I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, one of the 589s, I wish, you know, they're not going to be here in enough time to take it down there. They would have already had to be at the bodybuilders because the bodybuilders take fucking forever. Alrighty? I am getting one aluminum body this year. I want to get one of those. If that makes any sense. I'm sorry you had open heart surgery. Dude, I only live an hour and 15 minutes from Mads. You think I'm booking a hotel? Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full, okay? I'll drive home. You know? I will drive the fuck home. If that makes any sense. Alrighty? I can leave there at 9 o'clock and be home by 10:15. So that's one thing cool is I live pretty close to that place. You know, all that stuff. And plus, I'm not, You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dominique, you usually fly in to Cincinnati, then drive down. There you go. The last time me and Dominique went to dinner when she flew in. Not this year, you're flying right into Louisville. Yeah, when I caught on fire, that was a wild experience. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was nice to meet you and your husband. You know, you and Bobby. Brittany's really cool, but I'm a little sus. Yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Brittany is really nice. That's why I married her. Uh, she is a good person. You know what I'm saying? Now, she has got. And maybe it's just me, but you don't want to get on Brittany's bad side because she will motherfuck you. Like, she motherfucks me a lot. You know what I'm saying? But she will motherfuck you quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she does it in a more personable sense. Like where I use the word motherfucker, she doesn't use that shit. She beats you down. Brittany's a hell of a person. You know. You know. Oh, you mean like the when I had all those things? Uh, my skin condition's been a lot better because I'm not stressed out as I used to be. I'm getting better sleep. Since I got my sleep apnea machine, that is pretty good. I do not have any more 567 Peterbilts left. I would like to get another 567 Peterbilt, maybe. Uh, you know, but I think if I'm going to get Peterbilts, I'll just buy the 589. A W900 dump truck does look good. The only problem is that they only make them in manuals now, and I'm not really interested in having a manual dump truck anymore. If that makes any sense. Yes, but I caught myself on fire probably about, I don't know, 8 years ago. All my 567s I sold. Sold all of them. I think I sold, yeah, I sold 5 of them. Yeah, I'm going to get 589s. The 67s look pretty cool, you know. Yeah, I have the full mass CPAP machine. Yes. Yes. I have to take it everywhere that I go. If that makes any sense. I love that thing. If not, it'll try to kill me. You know, I would have been dead. If I didn't have a CPAP machine, I would have been dead. I would have been, if I kept smoking and no CPAP machine, I don't know if I would have made it through the last 2 winters. I probably would have died because I'd have been that stressed out. Either that or I'd have been 450 pounds because I'd have ate myself to death and get no sleep. But now I'm getting good sleep. I'm a little bit more motivated and all that stuff. So I would suggest getting a CPAP machine, if that makes any sense. If you have sleep apnea problems, which I do, it also causes Alzheimer's. And my dad had sleep apnea and he has Alzheimer's right now. So if you don't get it under control, I probably waited too long. I don't know what mask I got. I think it's the FI 30. I have a Rosetta RES Meds, MED or something. I don't know what the hell it's called. I just know I buy them on Amazon. Is what mask I got. I think I could probably show you here. What one do I have? I buy them on Amazon all the time. Do. I'll tell you here because I just got some today. They came in the mail or came from Amazon. I have Rosetta Med AirFit F30i full cushion mask. That's what I got for all you guys out there. That's what mask I have. Let's see what happens here. Boom, boom, boom. Man, they're hyping up these winter storms on the YouTube fucking. They really hype up these storms on the YouTube Weather Channel, guys. I watch a lot of them. They get all excited. Used to have dump trucks. $110 an hour is about what it is around here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've got the Top Gun version. Get CDD pills. That helped your brother. All right. Yeah, we don't run any side dumps here. The only ones that have it is John R. Jurgensen, Melvin Stone. They're all the same. Hopefully the new year we can get into cash positive. That is true. I don't know if it's 100% going to happen, Andy, but we can all wish. But we can wish in one hand and shit in the other and figure out which one fills up first. But I don't see it going really good. I think it's going to be about the same. You know, it's going to be about the same. We'll see what happens. But I would get what they call an in dump. The problem I have with getting an in dump is that I have no place to park it where I'm at. And I'm out of space. I am landlocked. So I can't get an in dump. I don't run what they call a recap. I run what they call like a remanufactured tire. It's kind of like a cap. They grind it down, but they put just regular like rubber back on it. They build the tire up, and then it goes back in the mold, and they vulcanize it. I've been having good results with that style tire more than any other things. Oh, yeah, Andy. One thing you can't take away is the dump truck business is never easy. Okay? This is a war, all righty? And every day you got to wake up like they're trying to put you out of business, and it'll be, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking a war. Yeah, no, that's why I haven't bought one. I just don't know if I want to do I don't know if I want to get involved in that. You know? Man, my hair is getting really thin. I'm probably going to be balding really soon. I'm not going to look good with bald hair. You know what I'm saying? You can see this. I'm getting old. I'd say by 50, I'm going to be pretty bald. Surprised my hair lasted this long, but we'll have to go with a complete shaved head look. It costs more than... Bobby is so gray. Dominique, do you think that he could be going gray? Because I don't want to get into your personal life, but maybe it could be because of you. That's what I always told Brittany is I'm going gray because, you know what I'm saying, you annoy the shit out of me. But, you know, no, I'm going gray from dealing with truck drivers and just getting old. I look back at some of my older videos, man, I didn't have very much gray hair at all when I first started. Now I got a lot. I am getting old. Oh, yeah, I got to get the Trump brush over. Not really into that. I get my tires serviced at this place called Wonderland Tire. You know, is where I get the recaps from, or what the remanufactured is what they call it. They work pretty good. I am 5'10". Okay. Yeah, there you go, Zach. 2 years. I was cash positive for a while, and then the last 2 years we've been cash flow negative. So maybe it'll come back around. Let's see. Yeah, no, Dominique. I saw on TikTok, Dominique, you were dyeing your hair, and I guess it kind of got fucked up. I figured you would go to like a girl to dye your hair. I didn't think you would try to do it yourself. I know that my wife goes back. Like I know that like women's hairdressers is like a, I don't know what it is. It's like a top secret thing. It's kind of like you get in a relationship with a girl that does your hair, and like if she quits, the whole world just just falls apart. Like my wife had a girl that she went to for about 15 years, and the girl went to nursing. She went got her degree and went into nursing, and then she just started to come back, and I think she does my wife. You know what I'm saying? And like my wife or Brittany is in a lot better mood when this girl does her hair. Now I haven't seen me personally. Okay, I know this may sound weird, but I haven't seen any difference in the two hair cutters before this girl and then the girl now. Like I didn't even know that she was back with your original girl till she said something. I thought she was in nursing, but no. Apparently, these girls' hairdressers are very, very important. You know what I'm saying? That is true, Ron. We cannot live without females. You know what I'm saying? I guess she does, my wife. I don't know what the hell they do there. Okay, I don't ask a lot of questions. I've tried to get some Brittany into some lesbianist situations, and I've been denied every time. So I don't think that she's doing the hairdresser. I just think, you know what I'm saying, like there's like a bond there that we don't understand. Okay, is all I'm saying. If you got that anywhere out there. I don't know anything about Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know as Canadians, you're fucked. That Justin, uh, that Justin Trudeau is a solid fucking retard, and I don't know what they got going on up there, but I tell you, I don't know anything about Canada, nor do I care. Yeah, I pretty much get in trouble by Brittany a lot on things that I say. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest with it here. Why do you want to know the CPAP mask that I use on Amazon? I don't feel like I need to, like, is that like a big thing? Everybody wants to know kind of CPAP mask. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing. You know, right? I don't know what more you want me to say. We're not rich, but cash. Not rich with cash, but it's nice to be able to pay the bills. Yeah. This winter, I think we might be able to skeek by with only borrowing like 50 grand, which is pretty good. I got that laying around, but it's a disaster everywhere else. If I had to sell my business, see, that's kind of hard. What are you trying to buy? Alrighty? Because basically all you're going to buy is I would never sell my tools. I would never. So really, you're buying my trucks. So you would be buying all the equity. Um, you would be buying all the equity in my trucks. So I would say it would be about $900,000 is what equity we have, give or take a little bit. That's all you would be buying, right? You could buy any of my contracts. You know what I'm saying? You could buy out my parts inventory. That may get us up to $1 million. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't fucking know. Ken, I mean, that's how you would evaluate a fucking company. You know, you take out the debt, I may net 600 grand. It's not that much. You can't live on that for the rest of your fucking life. I'd have to go get a goddamn job. You know, I mean, I don't know or look at it or give a shit. You know You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You have 20 trucks. If you average them all out, that, you know what I'm saying? We have about $100,000 in equity in it. There's your fucking number right there. That's how you buy a business. You figure out what they have in liquid, and then you get that. It's not that fucking hard, right? Dominique says. I mean, it's like that's how you would. That's how I would buy a trucking company. It'd be like, okay, what you can't buy their contracts. You can't buy anything like that. You know. I mean, how don't people know this? I mean, that's like common sense to me. I don't know if I've done it the smart way, okay? Because a lot of people around here look at me pretty bad because I talk about like the trucking business out here, and like some of the other people, I wouldn't say like that. Maybe there's a little bit of hatred or jealousy because I put myself out there and I'm known to people. Um, I think it's hurt me a little bit on getting some business. It's also helped me a little bit getting business. So, I really don't know. There's not a lot of people out here telling you how to do this shit or willing to help. You know? Like, I feel like if you want my help, you know what I'm saying, you'd have to pay for it. Right? I mean, like, there's no free help out here. Every lesson I've learned the fucking hard way, by going through it. Now there's other people that I'll talk to that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dominique, you get a lot of hate for putting it out there just about how you live your life. And people get jealous because, it is what it is. Whatever. The biggest mistake I've made, there's been a couple. Okay, the one thing would be listening to older drivers that were here and buying manual shift trucks when I should have bought automatics or automated transmissions. That was one. Not understanding that I could do a lot more faster and probably getting big too quick. Getting caught up in greed has been kind of the most things. And also, number 4 would be dealing with people. Okay, I'm not a great people person. I'm not a great, how would I say this? I don't deal with people very well, okay? I'm impatient, I'm demanding, and I'm not the nicest person. I would say those have been my 4 mistakes. Alrighty, I would not do that. Now, that would be that's my mistake. Dominique, I am not good with people at all. I am not good. Okay, I try to be good, but I get frustrated very quickly. Alrighty, would I ever build a house again? Yes, if I ever wanted to build another house, I would do it. Me and my wife get along great. That's the point that you guys don't get, is that I would say my wife will take a traditional role. She likes to be a little bit submissive. She'll let me make decisions. And then I also am very good at understanding her strong points, and she understands what I'm good at. So building a house together, we were not threatened to get a divorce. I let her control things that she wanted to control. She let me take the driver's seat in other things. I think that that's how a good, healthy marriage works. I don't know. I've only been in one. I'm not planning on getting divorced, because if I am, I'm just moving to the basement and I'm never getting another woman again. Alrighty? Never. And when I mean the word never, I mean never. Okay? I'll go back to when I was 20 again and just run through some random DBSs, but I am not going to be in a relationship ever again. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I still own the D4 dozer. It's out at my buddy's farm. It lives out there, has a great time out there. I haven't seen it in over a year. It's good. I would say the four positives that I've done is that I've diversified my company pretty well. Um, I've made good business relationships. Some people I've pissed off, other people I have not. Um, uh, I would say that's good. I'm good at understanding how to pay bills. I'm good at building trucks. Like my truck spec is probably one of the best I think for what I do. Um, I don't really say that braggingly, but a lot of other people buy trucks exactly the way that I spec them. So, you know, you know, what do they say? The imitation is the best form of flattery. There's a lot of motherfuckers intimidate or copying what I'm doing. Okay. Other than that, it is what it is. All right, Dominique, if my marriage doesn't work out, I am not getting in another relationship. Dominique, I'm with you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting in another relationship. I'm not interested in it. I don't want to fuck with it. I have uh, all that stuff. Yes, my wife does have family from Harlan, Kentucky, or down near that way. Yes, but I'm with you. I am not. I am not getting another woman. I don't want to be told what to do. None of that bullshit. You know. Listen. You're happy with I'm happy with my marriage. I'm just telling you. If she ever leaves, whatever. Yeah, I would say financial management is pretty good at, what I'm saying. I would say my strengths outweigh my faults, I guess. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at that type of stuff. Not good at other stuff. The setback axle is, what I'm saying? I like a set forward axle. I don't like a set back axle. That's just personal preference. Also, it has to do with a little bit of bridge law here in the state of Ohio. The set forward moves it out about 4 feet, which makes it a little bit better. Setback axles, they say they turn better. I haven't fucking noticed that any different, and all that stuff. Still gonna need your connections to get her trucks. Yeah, I mean that's true. What John Deere model of cash do I have? Or the John Deere? Uh, we bought the 2038R, so it's a 38 horsepower diesel tractor. Is what tractor I own to mow my grass, and me and my neighbor split that. You know what I'm saying? Do I invest surplus cash if possible, like in stocks? Problem is that if you got back to the earlier conversation, dump trucks don't have a surplus of cash. If I had the surplus of cash, I'd put it in savings and wait for a rainy day. But I would buy more trucks. That's what I've done with all of my money. I have reinvested it into my company. I don't take it out. I don't live on the high horse. I care about my trucks. Okay? I want my trucks to work every day. That's how I do things. Nope, we keep our drivers year round. We try to keep them year round. Sometimes they quit, but we keep our drivers year round. We try to. We do not lay off. Last year was the first year I've laid off in 9 years. No, I have not driven a Ford truck in over 2 years, probably 3 years. Do your parents have quite a bit of money? My mom has quite a bit of money, but she is also has alligator arms and does not give me any money. If I get into a predicament, she will help me out, but she will not give me cash. Okay, my mom is retired, only works on and lives off her retirement. My mom worked at one place for her entire year. My mom is probably a lot of the reasons why I am the way I am. My mom is a type A personality, very controlling, dictatorship. Um, she is uh, she is 100% a bulldog. Okay, there is one woman that I fear in this world, and that's my mother. She raised 3 feral boys, and when I mean feral, we're talking fucking feral, like 3 reckless human beings. Okay, uh, my mom is not one to fuck with, if that makes any sense. She worked at a place from 1970 to till she retired, and she started out as like a secretary and made it all the way up to a like senior business manager. My mom is a really smart and hardworking person. Okay, so I have a lot of respect for my mom, and I'm not just saying that because she was a single mother and raised me. My mom is a tacticianer, okay, and she is not one to fuck with. Alrighty, you know, but she has done well for herself. Okay, it wasn't always like that until I was probably maybe 8th, ninth grade is really when she came into where our family had a lot more extra stuff that we could do, and my mom got a lot more freer with it. But my mom is, you know what I'm saying, she retired from a place, I mean, she worked there 41 years. She worked there 41 years, and I think in 41 years, she said she missed 7 days of work. That work ethic in the United States is not there anymore, okay? I mean, besides like her maternity leave for the kids, 7 days. She called in sick 7 days. So that's the expectation that I live by. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? That's why I don't I don't care that somebody died. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom said, my dad died. I was at work. I left. Ghosts, they said you got an hour to get up here. She left work, went up there, saw her dad die, went back to work after lunch. You know what I'm saying? And finished out the rest of her day. That's how I was raised. Okay? Period. You know? Period. So, like, that's what I expect. My dad is the same way. You know what I'm saying? The work ethic of the peoples in the 50s and 60s and the 70s, it's just not there anymore. And my mom said it's because they had real struggles, so they know what it's like, is what my mom told me. And that's what she instilled in me and my brothers. You know, there's one thing that you can say a lot of shit about the Sturgill boys, but one thing we are all, you know what I'm saying, we all show up to work every day and we all give an honest fucking, you know what I'm saying, our honest opinion. But that's how my mom is. You know, so it's serious. Yeah, I have drivers call off for all kinds of bullshit. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't fucking care, you know, about any of all that shit. A blood blister. You got to be fucking shit me. I had to call him a goddamn pussy on the phone and said, you better bring your ass in here. I don't give a fuck. You know? Yeah, people recognize me when I'm out doing stuff. Yeah, Dominique, you broke your tail, man. 8 months pregnant. Still winning every day because it's real serious. Blood blister. What the fuck are you going to do with that? No, my brothers have no ideas. No, my brothers have no interest in working this hard. My one brother is dead. My middle brother is dead. And then my other brother is just not motivated to do fuck all of anything. Okay? He has his own business. It's called Dryer Ace. He goes around and like sucks people's dryer vents out, but it's never going to take off because he's not motivated to give it 150%, that type of shit. So it's never going to take off. They asked me to help with my brother's business. I laughed and said, until he's ready to take it 150%. Like, my brother lives kind of near me. I drive by his house When I see my brother's car gone before I leave in the morning, I'll think he'll take his business seriously. Until then, I'm not interested in helping him. I know that sounds rude, but that's the way that I do things. Yeah, blood blister. What I did before I started JST Trucking, I worked on NHRA, Top Fuel, and Funny Cars. I was a mechanic / semi truck driver, is what I am. Is what I did for 10 years before I started this. Before I did that job, I was a pipe fitter / plumber in the local 392 union. Okay. And I realized I did not want to be a welder and a fucking plumber my whole goddamn life. So I got out of that and went drag racing. And drag racing led it to owning a dump truck business. Okay. So I've done some fucked up, stupid shit in my life. You know? I mean, I think John Force is fine. He will never drive a funny car ever again. Just going to let you in on that secret. So if you think he is, not going to happen. You know? God damn. How fucking... What is it? God damn. Holy shit, it's 84 degrees in here. I wonder why it's so fucking hot. Yeah, I made good money doing the NHRA stuff. I made good money. I am based out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Actually, what they would call the west side of Cincinnati is where I'm based out of. Or the tri-state area. We can be to Indiana or Kentucky from my house in less than 10 minutes. Yeah, I made good money doing that stuff. I would still go race. I wanted to race last year. You know what I'm saying? I went and did 2 races. I wanted to race more. You know, again, not a lot of people like the Justin Sturgill style. Okay? Out there's a lot of politics and it's a lot of dick sucking. Okay? And Justin does not do dick sucking really well. Okay? I told the guy that I worked for, things are small here. I told the guy that I went and worked on his race car that he needed to do A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? And he did A, B, and C, and everything that I said would happen happened to him. But I get no credit for that, you know, because I am not a guy that, you know what I'm saying, like this one guy that I respect out there, he said, Justin, he said, you are a really smart guy that everybody loves to hate. He said, you told us what was wrong with our car, and you were there 3 days and knew exactly what the problems were. Fix those problems later. It took us 2 months to fix those problems, but you told me what the problems were, and you were there for 3 days, and you didn't even touch the car, you watched. I said, yeah, I know. I said, I'm a really smart fucking guy. Okay, I know what the fuck I'm doing. And if people would just give me an opportunity, I'd win. But the only way I'm going to get an opportunity in NHRA drag races, I'm going to have to do it myself. And I haven't figured out how to get $5 million a year yet. But once I do, I'm going to kick their ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to kick it bad. Like, I'm going to kick their ass. I'm going to talk a lot of shit while I do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might be the new John Force as a crew chief and team owner interview. Because I'm going to tell them how bad they sucked. I'm going to tell them where they can stick it. And I'm going to tell them how stupid they really all fucking are. Okay? That's my goal in life. That's where I'm trying to go. You know? Because I am a critical thinker and I'm a great problem solver, and that's what you have to be out there. And you also have to be willing to make decisions quickly. Those people are not willing to make decisions quickly. And really, tuning a race car is about risk tolerance. You have to be able to risk it and take all the pressure, because when you fuck up, the team owner's going to be on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You're the first one to get fired, usually. After they run through all the fucking bullshit, you know, all that shit, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? They fire all the low-hanging fruit, or the people that ruffle the feathers the most, and then they go from there. You know what I'm saying? Then the next guy to get fired is the guy in charge. I mean, I'm glad that Joe Burrow bought his linemen something. I guess it's something in the NFL. You have to buy these guys some shit. I don't really know. Samurai swords seem pretty cool to me. NHRA probably would recover after John Force died in a car accident. It would be a while, though, but it would take, 5 years or whatever for people to get over that. Is the DBE, MBE actually liquid gold in the industry? No. Okay, what it does is it open doors. It doesn't make it 100% that you're going to get the work. It does open doors, if that makes any sense. Opens doors. Other than that, that's really it. Time is it. I'm going to get off here at 3:30. I want to get home. Yeah, it opens doors. It doesn't roll out the red carpet. Hold on, Leon. How do you know when you're eating ultra shift clutches is getting ready to go out? What are the symptoms? I think I have one failing. RPM spikes under load. Okay, so it could be two things. I would say the clutch is probably worn out. How many miles are on it? If you do a lot of grinder and asphalt work, about 250 is all you can get out of it. Alrighty? But be ready to pay a pretty penny, because those ultra shift clutches are probably 2 times the price of the regular Eden Fuller manual transmissions. Get you some of that. Also, if you have a high horsepower dump truck, which is 500 or the 2050 torque, and they didn't put the right clutch in there, it'll slip every time. About 250,000 is all you can get out of it, just depending on it. Have you ever made enough on YouTube to buy a snap-on socket? Yes. In the lifetime of YouTube, I think I've made 60 grand. If you think about it, over 7 years that I've been on YouTube, it's not really that amount of money. Okay? Not really that amount. That's not really a lot of money. Well, you should do a pre-trip inspection every day. Okay, you should walk around and look at the shit. You know what I'm saying? And look at the goddamn thing. You should check the oil in the truck. Like today, we found another truck 4 gallons low on fucking oil. 4 gallons fucking low. It's unacceptable. You got 300,000? Put a clutch in it, driver. And you're probably going to have to put a electronic clutch actuator too. You're looking at about, if you take it to the dealership, you're looking about $8,000. I think that clutch is like 4 grand. It's a special one. It's a big, heavy cocksucker. Yeah, 4 gallons fucking low. 4 gallons low. But 300,000, it's time for a clutch. That's pretty good if you made it that far. We had one that made it 270, and I think another one, it made it like 255. But it had some other problems. Like the ABS was kind of fucked up, and the hill assist, and it kind of fucked it up. But other than that, that's what you got. I don't know anything about like CDL testing. I passed my test in 2007. That's about as far as I give a fuck about this. I've never even looked at a CDL book since. All right. Yeah, I'm hoping with the 18-speed endurance, you get a little bit better mileage. Yeah, I'm going to ask the driver, like, hey, man, when's the last time you checked that? And I'm going to get, well, the last day I drove it. Like, okay. So it sat in the parking lot, and it was 4 gallons low, and, 4 gallons low, and there's not a big fucking oil leak underneath of it. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, guys, checking the oil is important. Dang, you put 100,000 miles. Well, hauling sand and gravel, you're going to put 100 grand on them. You're going to put 80 hauling fucking sand and gravel. I can just tell you that. Yeah, Leon. Yeah. those ultra shift, if you got an ultra shift, man, them clutches are fucking expensive because they're heavy cocksuckers. They're twice the price of a regular transmission, and you can't get them reman. They only make them brand new. And then you need a clutch actuator, and that'll be $1,000 too, because usually the clutch actuator goes bad, and that's what controls your throwout bearing. Is what it is. You know, it is what it is, man. Welcome to the party. You know, welcome to the fucking party. You know, when you decided to be a dump truck owner, you took on all that bullshit, Leon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you took on all the big boy fucking problems. Welcome to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to tell you, come on in. The water is fine. You know? Yeah, your manual clutch was $1,200. That's a remand. Fucking, if they only make, for the ultra shifts, you can only get a new clutch, and it's about $4,300. And then you have to put what they call an input shaft kit in it. That's about another $800. The throwout bearing is special. There it's welcome. Yeah, there you go. Welcome to the shit show, boys. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the party. 2025. You've driven at 269,000 miles so far. I find that hard to believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that means that thing ran 24. It never turned off if he ran at that many fucking mileage. And goddamn. Am I going to fire the guy? No, we're going to have a conversation about it. And say, hey, dude, like, the hell are you doing? You know, like, dude, you got to check that stuff. Right? If it has tits or tires, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Man, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Dump trucks cost you a shit ton of money. Yep, I had a great Christmas. Yep, I had a good Christmas with my family. Loved everything about it. Oh shit, I gotta get off here. Alrighty, guys, I gotta go. I'll try to get on here next weekend, just depending. But I gotta get the fuck out of here. I want to get home. I got to empty the dishwasher before my wife gets home. She took the kids to see Sonic 3 today. So, you know, I want to get home before them do. You know what I'm saying? But like always, guys, thanks for listening to the fucking, you know, podcast or whatever you want to call this. Yep, I've done cam follower gaskets on an N14. But like always, I gotta fucking go. Hope to see you. Oh, you were given 269. Yeah, that's par for the course, bud. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like always, guys, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.